You okay, buddy? You good, buddy? Are you good, buddy? Get some good old magnesium in, buddy. You feel calm now? Good boy.
King of the Hill.
Damn, bitch ass niggas got scared like that? Damn. They just bitched up. That was awful. When it's cold outside. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
King of the Hill. Oh, the bitch must have won. Okay. Sent the gift. All right, bitch. Is this nigga always with the bullshit? Fuck you. I hope you don't got that three. That's gang. Ooh, dangerous. I don't know why I did that.
Katana.
You will leave this place.
I'd rather stay in the chest. Round one, fight.
Hot diggity dams. You ever seen a motherfucker get so lucky that they get a whole round out your ass on some bullshit? Come on, Katana. You still got a chance. Hit that nigga 2 more times. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. No. Hit him. Hit his ass. Throw a fan. Oh, no. Yes. Come on.
Round two, fight.
Come on, Katana. Come on. Come on. You can take him. Uh-oh. It might be over for you. Oh, no. She don't know how to block. Oh. Oh, no, you ain't gonna win this one. Okay, get him, fight. Oh. Damn. Katana is my favorite character. What's up, Umbrella? Umbrella Knight? Get in here. Oh, it's full.
Final round, fight.
Come on, Katana. Oh, it's all over. Yeah, I thought she was gonna bust something out a while ago. Gotta throw a fan so you can get a fucking... Throw a fan. Throw the fan, bro. Try to do a special move. Damn. There you go. Use it. There you go. There you fucking go. Now, fucking do something to take him out. He gonna have a pinch of life left. Go ahead and. Ah! I was gonna tell you to throw a fan. Nah, you weren't finna beat Rasta, bro.
Nothing personal, mate. Kano wins. Pay your respects. Throne defended.
Nah, bro, he's a good player, bro. He just trolling you. I don't know. Rasta be beating me too. Sometimes you just never know.
Johnny Cage.
Johnny motherfucking Cage, it is. Johnny motherfucking Cage. Nice to meet you. I'm Cy motherfucking Rex.
Round one. Fight.
They say you play just like human, not like maniac. What are you saying? You play just like human, not just like maniac. I think he's speaking in code. He's trying to tell me something. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got hold. Oh, I got hold again. I gotta get out of that. Bro.
Final round. Fight.
Damn, good uppercut. I was. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, bro.
Pay your respects. Throne defended. Total Khan. Shinnok.
Yep. Yep. Give.
Round one. Fight.
Red. Two. Red. Super duper. Oh.
Round two. Fight.
You are
Final round. Fight. CYRAX wins. Pay your respects. Throne defended. Devoured. Devoured. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. Devoured. 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 Predator. Devoured. Devoured. Round one. Fight.
CYRAX is my favorite character. You play just like human, not just like maniac.
Round 2, fight! Final round, fight! Predator wins. Pay your respects. Throne defended. Milady. Devourer. Devourer. Leatherface.
Filthy human.
Round 1, fight! Leatherface wins. Pay your respects. There is a new king. Liu Kang. Predator. Total Khan. Predator. Round one, fight!
Who start talking to jinx my ass?
Round two, fight! Final round, fight!
How I beat your main, nigga? Can't let me beat your main, nigga. What you doing?
Predator wins.
Dude, you play with that nigga every day, bro. Come on, man. You can't be losing to no predator like that. You gotta figure some shit out.
Pay your respects.
You can't let me dog your main out with predator, bro. Come on, man.
Throne defended.
I was making up shit. I wasn't finna lose. I wasn't finna lose like that. I was gonna try. Now, who else you want me to play with? Who else can I surprise you with? Yeah, I want to go. I'm finna mirror your ass. Or maybe start. Man, that's one nigga I do not know how to play with. Cause I ain't never tried, but I'll tell you what. Which one is the good one? Master of Souls sound like the one, right? Yeah, that sound like the one. Another nigga I don't play with. I used to main raiding the MK9. It was my main.
Round one, fight.
Which one is this? Thunder God? What does he do? That's all I know how to do.
Download Sean mod Mortal Kombat sharing mouse ultimate mod rolling on the floor laughing.
He couldn't help but duck.
Raid wins. Pay your respects.
That game looked like Mortal Kombat 199 movie little bit low.
If you say so. Yes, I guess so.
Total Khan. Kung Jin. Kitana Millilita.
I don't see why not.
People really bad use Cassie MKX online rolling on the floor laughing rolling on the floor laughing.
Bro, we don't know. Ross to be knowing how to play. Ross to be bullshit sometimes. He knows how to play though, bro. He's good.
sweet sister.
Round one, fight.
Oh, he plays Katana? Stuck her head way out there.
Your circumstances are dire.
Final round, fight.
Oh, good. Oh, good way to be patient. Oh, he's gonna drop it. He ain't gonna drop it. Oh, he dropped. Ah! That's all I had left, man. Shit. No, you could tell he been actually like playing with her. He had a little combo he was doing in that corner on my ass. I go to practice and get something together real quick. I could have gave him a better fight. I was trying to get lucky. I was mashing like a bitch.
Liu Kang. Liu Kang. Aaron Black. Round one, fight. Round two, fight.
Smell the gun.
Stop hating. Final round, fight. Happiness is the one, guys. God is the best. I'm not simply Liu Kang wins. Pay your respects. There is a new king.
Damn, I'm trying to get more than that. My bad. I'm eating, bro.
Total Khan. Total Khan. Round one, fight. Your sacrifice honors me. Round two, fight. Unwise to attack your emperor. On your knees. Death comes to all. Final round, fight. On your knees. Taste the blade of Oshtek. Finish him. Valena Haman. Kotal Khan wins. Pay your respects. There is a new king.
Nah, I fuck with you. Was it Jessica? Jessica, man, come on, man. So, dude named Jessica, I can't say that, bro. You crazy? Is his name Jessica, or is it Jessica? Why does he name himself Jessica? Jessica, Jessica. What is it, bro? Come on, man. Cause that shit say Jessica. And he played with Sonya. I thought it was a girl until he got on the mic one day. I said, "Oh shit!" I always gotta bust his chops about that because that's kind of fucked up. It's Cad, just a Cad. I'm trying to make that out. XG, just a cat, just a cat, XG. I can't with that shit. I just can't with it, bro. What was he thinking when he did that? What the fuck is that shit? I don't know. I actually made my name in the memory of one of my homeboys, bro. He tries to play this game. He's a gang member though. He can't play this game for shit. But they tag up. They be hitting up Can't Stop Bombing, but they spell it with a C. Can't Stop Bombing in LA. I actually did that in memory of dude. That's CSB. Can't Stop Bombing. I'm KSB. I need to order me a new remote too. I'm gonna get it off the TikTok shop. They got some nice ones on there. Pay your respects. Nah, they was reasonable, like $50 or less. Throne defended. Nah, it wasn't even used. No, it's not used, and yeah, they work good with the PC too. And then they said they stick drift proof, so this should have never stick drift. Yeah, I'm about to order one on there, bro. Tell me where if I can find one. Oh, but this remote, when it was brand new, man, I was doing awesome, but now it be having a lot of mess ups. It could be me though, but I know it's the remote. They be fucking up.
No, like I see this crazy bitch. Please.
So you had a problem last time I was getting my birth certificate. Now guess what, motherfucker? I'm finna get my social security certificate now, motherfucker. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. I got that. I bet you can't prove you got your birth certificate and your social security certificate. We had a bad time. Fixed. I'm gonna get my social security certificate. Now, motherfucker. Yeah. Whatever it is, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. I got that. I bet you can't prove you got your birth certificate and your social security certificate. Okay, folks, I'm going to give you space, time, reversal, anti-gravity, time travel 101. I don't sit here and teach you what Harvard would charge you $60,000 for, and they would never tell you the entirety of the truth. The truth is, Einstein said that time is relative, which means it's not linear. It does not move only forward. It only moves forward for you because you don't know how to make it go backwards. If the only thing you know how to put your car in drive, and you drop it down and drop it on that D and you take forward, if you didn't know that the R means reverse, you can't go backwards because you don't know how. If you're in a manual stick drive and it's 4 on the floor, if you don't know how to put it in reverse, you can't go backwards. You can only go forward. If you don't know how to make time go backwards, you don't know how to put it in reverse, you can only move forward. Explanation. We know for a fact that when we get further away from gravity, time slows down. So what if you didn't have to go anywhere to get to where you wanted to go? All you needed to do was learn how to compress space-time, slow gravity down to the point that it reverses itself. Planetary polar reversal is going to reverse your gravity. And Trump and all them are talking about going back to 1980. You don't have to go anywhere to be able to do that. All you need to do is understand the movement of the energy. E equals mc squared. Einstein said, energy is equally congruent to mass times constant squared. Well, if you convert the mass into pure energy, now you have energy, anti-energy, because when you swap them across the equal sign, they become opposite polarity like a mirror. So now you have your blood squall set. You have positive and your negative divided by constant squared. So if you have more energy, then you have anti-energy, you will move forward. If you have more anti-energy than you have energy, you will move backwards. And you will do it at the rate of constant squared, which Einstein identified as the speed of light. You're thinking, okay, Jay, listen, folks, this is not difficult. You've been lied to your entire life. You have no concept of how bad you've been lied to. So I'm going to get something out here that I'm thinking about this while I'm doing this video. And I'm going to give an explanation of this shit. You know, we don't know things. I can get one of these readily. You can put like the shoe with it down. You can find out a shrub better. Here's the explanation shit. See this coil? It's exactly been destroyed, but it'll work for the information. Page. Yeah. DC charge goes through this inductor, through the magnetic field. What does that mean? What happens when it's going on? What's going on is you wind up with round 2. And a positive socket, you go here. The field forms here in the polarities. And it creates this wash wall. And it goes, now you take that off of there,
it springs back open. But when it does that, it springs back open faster than you create. So when you squeeze this down in magnetic field, what is the energy between? You compressed it all like out in the atmosphere. Collapse that field, it springs back open. Okay? All the energy out here rushes in that blotch wall. You understand? So what is that energy? What is that? Well, it's space-time.
Wins.
And space-time is volume. But you have to be able to move through that volume. Length, width, height, the cube. What was it they said in the Marvel movie? The Tazerac? If you can manipulate space-time in between the mass and the time it takes to move across the length, width, or height on the XYZ grid, and you can collapse that XYZ grid, now you don't have to have the time to move. You just poof, instantaneous. You invert the polarity at the right time, guess what? You just went backwards. It's not that time travel is not possible. It's just they're keeping it all from you so some idiot doesn't do some stupid shit and accidentally miscalculate something and space-time jump back before the freaking dinosaurs were killed and before Cro-Magnon man ever walked, and all of a sudden humanity just doesn't exist. They tell you everything in your movies. You're the one who listening. They told you in your movies. Marvel, Thanos, he got a gauntlet. Put all them stones in there. He can manipulate space-time. Doctor Strange, Darmok, the go-to loop in time. Boost, are you goddamn idiot? Does anybody know who has that Tesla device? Because I know what it's doing, and I would really like to save humanity. Does anybody fucking know who has that device? I need a name. I can't find it online. I'm not any fucking doctors in association with this damn thing, but I've seen Mandela effects. My ex and me have Berenstain books where one book in the series is printed with Berenstain as an AI, written in AI. The second book you look at, Berenstain is printed EI. That is a real thing. We have the damn books. So you can sprout whatever the hell you want out your nose. You know nothing. The fruit of the loom. When I was a kid in the 1980s, my mama bought me whitey tidies. Okay? And I wore them. And they had a cornucopia that the fruit was falling out of on its tag. That happened. But now they tell you that never existed. The Mandela effect. Butterfly effect. They are telling you in your movies reality, but they told you it was sci-fi and made up. Bullshit! It's real, and you take your head out of your ass. Does anybody know who I can contact? Anybody out there? Please get your feelers out there. Ask around. Look, help me find out. Who has that device that was found under Tesla's lab in that fire in 2023? Because in 2023, that's when everything started shifting around. That's when shit really got crazy. And they're fucking around with the device. They don't know what it's doing. They think it's making electricity. No, it's not. It's creating temporal differentials in the blotch wall, in the magnetic fields that it's fluctuating, and it's producing a plasmatic force state of energy called piezoetheric energy as a byproduct, as they're fucking with time and space and relativity. And they don't even know they're doing it. Somebody, please If anybody knows of any way to get a hold of whoever has that or whatever, please let me know. Okay, folks, I'm going to give you
Join our live stream now. Listen, what we're doing is we're building Shopify stores with AI completely free. All you have to do right here, right now is click join the stream. We'll give you free access to the software. We'll build your store completely free. We'll preload it with 20 hot trending products. And we'll...
the only person that say motherfucker more than me, Samuel Jackson. What not symbolism? Some Satan shit. Dog. Look at her. Big little bitch looking ass. Why not symbolism? Your whole family satanic and witches. And not the good witches either. The fucked up ones. Every man that come around a Kardashian end up fucked up. And they still continue to fuck with these little bitches. Y'all dumb. Shakira. Shaking her hips. Imaginary ones. Cause they ain't there. One not symbolism. Again. Satanic motherfucker. You. Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Well, like to put little baby penis skin all on her face. You're nasty and disgusting. No, you know they got Michael. But Michael tried to get up out of that shit. It was too late. They got his ass. Or maybe he faked his death. Maybe he Dave. Who knows? No, her silly looking ass. Like she got a mask on. You don't even look like you used to look. Your head shaped like an upside down egg. With your one-eye symbolism. Shush. You need to be quiet and go away some damn way. Johnny Depp. One-eye symbolism. 666 on the eye. We know what that shit mean. And you think we don't. The wannabe goat, because he is not the goat, with his satanic ass covering up your eye. For what?
With the Earth finally up to speed, I think it's time. Let me reintroduce you to a few people. And they're striking similar endings. And we'll get to the scariest video I've ever seen in my life in just a minute. Let's start right here. This was Edgar Welch. He was the person who brought all the attention to that certain pizza place and told of the horrors that were going down there. How did he pass? Death by police in a traffic stop. I wonder what he went through all before that even came. Oddly enough, in 2025. Yep, right about when this whole story was starting to achieve mainstream awareness. By the way, Jay-Z, who has found out all this paperwork, has just taken off. Nobody knows where he is. I'll show you a few more endings in 1 second. Listen to this.
Kidnapping children is not what great nations do.
Round one, fight.
We in America listen.
And notice how the crowd was laughing. They always gotta tell you, who do you think was in the audience that night? And don't forget, of course, Putin has been calling out the U.S. for this kind of stuff for a very, very long time. Even saying that satanic some things are ruling America. I wonder why the West can't stand it, right? But it is someone to trust because we still have no clues about the North or the South. So again, I'll show you these guys. We have Bourdain, Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell, who all passed away within 1 year of each other, and it was always the same exact story. And they did it to themselves. July 20, 2017. May 18, 2017. 1 year later, in the summer, because the energy grid lines are insane in these months, there's a lot of speculation that Chester was related to that guy right there, as well as the Rockefeller. Have you noticed their first name was supposed to be Hybrid Theory, and they turned it into an album? There's a fallen angel right on the front of it. Hybrid Theory. What were they doing? Wild enough, the Island Man was literally talking about hybrids and even time traveling in his stuff. And of course, the name Lincoln Park, a well-known Canadian location for MK and other crazy things. A whole lot of people from Alberta, we talk about how they were victims to something in this location. So it really makes you wonder what the connections were to this, why they were fascinated with hybrids. When I first woke up, it was 2010, 2011, I was going through YouTube videos, and I found a video of this guy right here doing the most horrible things you could ever imagine to something in a cage, allegedly. So now further on the story, we have this, them, they're definitely not working on anything. And we have this short video posted in 2013. Two rocks are about to expose an underground something auction located in the basement of Getty Museum, Los Angeles, California. 2013. They died in 2017. It is wild, right? Before we continue, in a few hours, I'll be dropping a video for my IG Facebook subs as well as YT members. It's a massive data dump over this situation right here. Stuff, facts, and information to get y'all well caught. Now check out how wild and unrelated this is. Michael Jackson here is going to tell us the issue of all of mankind. And remember the allegations against him. Let's see what he says.
I realize that many of our world's problems today, from the inner city crime to large-scale wars and terrorism in our overcrowded prisons, are a result of the fact that children have had their childhood stolen from them.
Is it making sense now? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Guilty or framed? With the Earth finally up to speed, I think it's time. Let me read. Obviously, right here, but
this one is
1-on-4 climb.
This poster.
Everybody jump. This is something you put in your basement.
This was Oprah. You get some. You get some.
I had to jump up, Grady.
That nigga jumped on
I had to
4
stand up and
niggas.
make sure I saw that.
Damn, 4 niggas. He jumped on their own team.
What a game.
Damn.
So
Obviously, right here, but
this one is
1-on-4 climb.
This poster.
Everybody jump. This is something you put in your basement.
This was Oprah. You get some. You get some.
I had to jump up, Grady. I had to stand up and make sure I saw that.
Filthy.
Just intentional.
So let me show you how to manifest and bring things into your life automatically here. Okay? Now check it out. I'm talking to you from my penthouse, my home here.
McDonald's serves, this is where I want you to do your own critical thinking on this. And don't immediately reject it, just let it sink in for a second. McDonald's serves 69 million people a day. How many farms have you passed where there would be enough beef lining up for slaughter for that number to match feeding 69 million people a day?
They kind of like advertise. They're like, yeah, we serve, and it's on their sign, we serve this many million burgers a day.
Oh, it doesn't say burgers, it says people. It literally says,
oh my God,
we serve this many people per day.
And to us, I've always said that
like, oh, they're serving the people.
Ew.
No, they're serving people.
But when you say, okay, let's think about it. There's not enough. Why have I not thought about this before?
There's not enough beef being processed. And this has been confirmed by farmers. That's 69 million people a day. McDonald's serves, this is where I want you to do your own critical thinking on this. And don't immediately reject.
Check it out.
YouTube will pay you up to $500 a day just to review videos on your phone. I actually had to stop.
Yeah.
Join us, brother. Round 1. Fight.
there's a big bunch of these.
Six!
Round two. Fight.
Okay.
That's a big fight. This guy.
Step back.
Tribal wins. Flawless. Pay your respect.
Black American's a minstrel show. And because you only see color and you equate that with success when you see it on TV, you have no idea who is the puppeteer behind these puppets. And it's because you don't understand symbolism, and it's because you don't understand numerology, that a lot of you go from act to act to act to chase down soft truths that really mean nothing in the end. But before I get into that, let me show you why or how we got to Cat Williams being the new leader of the truth community in Black America. In social media, it started with this clown, to this clown, to this clown, to this clown, for you so-called awakened Israelites, this clown, to this clown, now we're here. The all-seeing eye, 2, 3, because this tour is called the 2023 and it needs you think this guy's got a control opposition. You think he's out here telling the truths that everybody needs to hear to wake up. So the truths that he's told us have been blanket statements about for the satanic proselytes. That's who controls this entire show. But let's start with this. You think this is black success. That every picture you take, you gotta put your hands in the pyramid to let everybody know you're a Prince Hall Freemason. You don't do it just once. You do it in multiple occasions to let you know those who are still ignorant to symbolism, that he does not belong to the black community, but he is controlled by what they call Zionist Freemason. Satanic proselytes. Everything he has, everything he gets, his platform is only in control. That means Cat Williams can't be in front of Shannon Sharp unless he's a part of it. They do not let anyone from the outside.
Yeah, that's a hard ass matchup right there, bro. Not gonna lie.
Scottish Rite Freemasons, which are the white Freemasons who control Prince Hall Freemasonry. So you can look at it as a plantation. They are the house Negroes. This little corny Le Portier cognac that he calls Shay, that they drink on the show. What do you think Le Portier means? A doorman, gatekeeper, which is all they are. They talk so much about the Illuminati this. There is not one black person in entertainment in Hollywood that is powerful in the so-called Illuminati. They are the house slaves. They get told what to do. They get told how to represent their color to you. This is the point of learning numerology. So you're not out here looking like a jackass with your emotions over a ritual. A black man with a French name company selling a cognac with a partner who runs a craft Irish whiskey company. What kind of ass backwards mess is this? And he got an award for making the devil's keep. I say, just like Kanye West hiring that white designer who's a Freemason, he has to partner himself up because they're Prince All Freemasons. They have to partner themselves up with somebody opposite of their race because they're controlled, managed puppets. So the clowns that I mentioned before, this is why they take it all the way from Minister Louis Farrakhan to go all the way down to Charleston White, because some of you are so dumbed down and have no understanding that you need someone that talk just like you with cursing and foolishness and acting and dressing weird. You need that for you to see a little bit of the truth. And the truth that he's talking or spilling to Shannon Sharp doesn't change anything. Just like the men I mentioned, don't change anything about your life. It don't save you in the end times. It's hilarious to me that y'all put these people on the pedestal and follow them, and it leads you absolutely nowhere.
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened.
That should be plain to see. Ludacris is a Prince All Freemason by now. That's about as high as he's going to get. He's not no high-ranking Illuminati member. He is a grunt for them. He is a minstrel show. As long as he keeps doing what he's supposed to be doing for the proselytes, he is supposed to be doing it. If you remember this anagram where it flips upside down, the Illuminati, you can read it from this side, you can read it from that side, you can flip it upside down. Now watch this. If I took Cat Williams' birthday and the date of the show that he aired, it's almost the same type of anagram, or it could be mirrored or flipped reverse. If you took the one out, it's 9/11. If you flip it upside down, it'll be 9/11 backwards. As I told you before, all they're doing is showing you 9/11 programming. And they did it just like the Illuminati sign. When it's upside down, it can be red, and you flip it, it can be red. And why you think he went at Ludacris? Because Ludacris' birthday is 9/11. If you are not a member or initiated, you don't sit in any meeting that is discussed with a member. So if he's even in the room, just like he's on this show, he is a part of it. That's common sense. They talk so much about the Illuminati, but it's not the Illuminati. The Illuminati wasn't even Illuminati back then. The Bavarian government chased Adams Weishaupt, the inventor of the Illuminati, into his friend's house. And then he died. The Illuminati didn't even progress after that. It was destroyed. So now y'all turn it into a myth, that's some great myth that these people are somewhat enlightened when they're not. I keep showing you symbolism and numerology, raping and molesting children, trafficking children, and then dressing up as women. From 40-year-old to 80-year-old men dressing as women to pass themselves off and marrying other men. All you gotta do is look at Happy Rockefeller and Nelson Rockefeller. You think these people are powerful? You think these people are supposed to be bow down to? They cross-dress, masturbate in coffins. It's not the Illuminati. And like I said before, there's not one black person in any secret organization that is more powerful than any other York Rite, Scottish Rite, Freemason, Jesuits are. They are at the bottom, along with Greeks, along with the Boule, they're at the very bottom. It's the matrix that you see. They are the ones that are in front of our face majority of the time. We don't get to see Jesuits. We don't get to see the Club of Rome. We don't get to see the CFR. We don't get to see Bilderbergers. What we do see is because it's in our families, we get to see Prince All Freemasons, we get to see Greeks, and we get to see, if you have them in your family, York Rite, Scottish Rite Freemasons. That's all we see. Or the D-Malays. We don't see nothing else at this point. We see what's in front of our face, so they're at the very bottom. They're the grunts. They do grunt work. In actuality, he's sitting on a platform ran by satanic proselytes, talking to or interviewed by a puppet who is controlled by satanic proselytes. So what truth you think he's going to really be talking about?
air you're breathing. I'm going to show you how everything in this atmosphere is carbon and hydrogen based, and they're pumping oxygen inside the firmament so that we don't grow into the Anunnaki gods that they're afraid of. Please walk with me. They said the gases in the body include oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen, and methane. All of that is flammable, and we're going to talk about that later in this clip to get to your God powers and how they're blocking it. But oxygen in the body, they say. They say oxygen makes up about 65% of the human body. That's more than half of the human body mass. And they said that it bonds to organic molecules like proteins, fats, and DNA. Oxygen in the body, 65%. So why does this say the human body does not produce oxygen? It only consumes it to produce energy. If we don't have it in the body, why do we have to consume it for energy? And then they say that there's 21% oxygen in the air and we absorb 5% its value. So you're telling me each individual absorbs 5%? That would be way too much oxygen. Yes, hydrogen is a fundamental element in the human body, making up 10% of the mass and primarily a key component of water. And guess what? It goes with the organic molecules like proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and energy, nerves, all of that. So what's oxygen for if hydrogen is doing all of that? Carbon is a fundamental building block of the human body. Building block. It's making up 18.5% of its mass. And it forms molecules, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and DNA that structure cells. Hydrogen creates proteins and DNA and lipid, and oxygen damages it. So we need carbon and hydrogen. They are lying to you, and they don't want you to research this because they're contradicting themselves. Now this is the part where y'all gonna call me crazy, and they gonna say oxygen comes from the plants in the ocean. Plants produce oxygen through photosynthesis using sunlight, water, carbon, sunlight, water. Pay attention. How can photosynthesis create oxygen when the sun is primarily composed of hydrogen, 73, 75%, and helium, 24, 25? That's the whole thing. Oxygen, carbon, neon, and iron are less than 2%. Oxygen is at a 0.5%. I mean, how are the plants in the ocean giving off oxygen if the photosynthesis process only gives off 0.5% of oxygen? And then they say oxygen makes up 21% of the Earth's atmosphere, with nitrogen being the most abundant gas at 78%. So that's 99% oxygen and nitrogen. But they just said it was hydrogen and helium in the sun. So how do we get this 99% oxygen and nitrogen and less of everything else? Literally 1% less than everything else. How? Then if you say oxygen comes from the water, it literally says oxygen enters the water through absorption from the atmosphere, waves, and photosynthesis by aquatic plants. So the ocean doesn't even produce its own oxygen. It absorbs it through photosynthesis. Yes, the ocean produces 50% to 80%. How does it produce that much oxygen when it primarily gets it through photosynthesis? So the plants under the water get it from the sun, and then it produces oxygen. But we just said the sun only produces 0.5% oxygen. Trees, you might think trees give off oxygen. Trees produce oxygen through photosynthesis. And we just said the sun only gives off 0.5% oxygen. So how is the trees and plants and ocean giving off oxygen when the sun that feeds the atmosphere is not even giving off that much oxygen? It's all a lie. It's carbon and hydrogen based. Yes, significant amount of hydrogen is found in grass. Hydrogen acting as a potential renewable energy source. Hydrogen can be extracted from the cellulose in grass. This process converts the organic matter grass into hydrogen, a process called photocatalysis. Sunlight, grass, hydrogen, sunlight, it's hydrogen. Hydrogen is found in trees. And if you look down here, it says through photosynthesis, trees split water absorbed through the roots, connecting hydrogen to carbon to build their structure. Hydrogen to carbon. There's no oxygen in that photosynthesis right there. They be lying to you, throwing the information all over the place. Please walk with me. Yes, grass contains carbon. All plants do. They absorb atmospheric carbon dioxide and convert it into organic compounds. Photosynthesis. oxygen, storing carbon into their blades, stems, and the soil, not oxygen. See how they lie? Carbon and hydrogen and everything. Look, we used to be green as Osiris. All the gods had different colors because the atmosphere was made with organic gases, not the oxygen that they're pumping in at over 20%, 30%. We used to be green. We used to be blue. And is the depicted with blue skin to symbolize his role as the hidden invisibility, the sky, air, water, fertility. You see how all of that plays with the color of their skin? Hydrogen is a colorless, odorless, and invisible gas. But the colors often associated with hydrogen: green, blue, green. Alien, green, blue, green. Hydrogen. Diamond skin, black graphite soot. Carbon soot is like burnt matches of darkness. Dark brown, even green, brown, red, purple. All of this is our main colors. Mixes with carbon and hydrogen, brown. For all of this, sulfur is the third most abundant mineral in the human body. And we know sulfur is. We know sulfur is very flammable. So this is why they're born the sun gods. The sun activates and interacts with gases in Earth's atmosphere and beyond. We get activated through the sun. Do you think that's it?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but my man just tried that new 100 milligram generic Viagra for only 87 cents a pop. We was having problems in the bedroom, straight up, and it was messing us up, so we was desperate. It sounded like a scam, for real. He tried it, and let me tell you what went down. He just answered a few questions online, a doc approved a free script, and it showed up at our door 3 days later in a plain package. The script was free, and the shipping was free too. We was waiting for the catch, but it was really that easy. We tried it, it feel like we just met for the first time all over again. He got a confidence I ain't seen in years, and our quiet nights is a thing of the past. He happy, I'm happy. It's been a total game changer for our marriage.
This is not hype. This is not some get-rich-quick scheme. This is something you've never heard before. No charge, no credit card required. But before you go there, here's what you need to know. If you've got 1 to 2 hours per day and are willing to take consistent action, so you qualify. I don't care if you've struggled. I don't care if you've tried things in the past and failed. I'm going to prove to you that this can work for the average, ordinary person. It's between $1,000 to $5,000 per day potentially. It's huge. So that means there's a blue ocean on it. Only allowing select people to get access to this for the next 24 hours. After the 24 hours are up, this won't be available any longer. So here's what you need to do. Follow this profile. Click the link in my bio. This is not hype. This is not some get-rich-quick scheme. This is something you've never heard of before. There's no charge, no credit card required. But before you go there, here's what you need to do. If you qualify.
Let's try this. Just use it all. Fuck it. I don't need them. Look. Wow.
It's between $1,000 to $5,000 per day potentially. It's huge. So that means there's a blue ocean offer. I'm only allowing select people to get access to this for the next 24 hours.
Huh?
That I sent you about.
Wait, what?
Triborg wins.
Well, you trash, homie. You trash. I hope that ain't your main, because you ass. I feel you, George fucking Jason. You ass, bro. You mad? What you mad about, you weak ass bitch?
Ooh, she throw up and be a fucking little bitch.
Action battle.
Yes. Yeah, play somebody this. Yeah. Boy was bad.
Action battle.
He caught those L's.
That dude breaking down exactly what's in flour and why it fucks us up. Do you remember that video?
Explain to me why I can eat bread in Spain and in
Jason
So
the Predator.
I am
Jackie Briggs.
God of Thunder.
Tribor.
I gathered you from the silence, where your story ended. A forbidden hand has stirred the ancient laws of mortal combat.
Mortal Kombat? I killed someone just to live again, and now this? What is going on?
Fate has named you. You will not fight alone.
Where's Jax?
Jax lives, imprisoned by Shao Kahn. Together with these three chosen souls, you will stand before Shao Kahn.
Round 1.
Meet Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Kung Lao. This is the only way back, soldier. Will you fight? I gathered you from the silence, where your story ended.
Well, it's no longer speculation. Now, you guys know the story I shared a couple days ago about how the security guard for Maduro said that the U.S. military used some sort of secret sonic weapon against them that made people's nose bleed and stuff like that. Well, it's no longer speculation. The U.S. used a sonic weapon on Venezuelan troops, report shared by White House claims. So they're not even denying it. They're flat out admitting that they used a sonic weapon. Now, here's the thing is, if you guys have not noticed, they didn't tell you when it got Maduro, okay? They never told you it was Navy SEALs. They never said who it was, the Special Forces, Delta Force, whatever, right? There's a reason why. Because the security guard said that these troops differently, if you look into the story, they said they came out of nowhere, wiped out like 100 men like it was nothing, and swooped them up, took them out of there, used weapons on them that they've never seen before, and it just completely blew their mind. Well, I'm going to show you who came to get him. Now, you hear about a lot of special operations teams, but here's one that I never hear anybody talk about. They're called the Night Stalkers. Okay, let's take a look into who they are. Now, mind you, they just now changed this on AI because they did not read this yesterday. I'm even going to put the one in the comments. So it says Night Stalkers primarily refers to United States Elite 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, known as SOAR. Now, notice it says here, they're known for daring, low-level nighttime helicopter missions supporting special operations globally, famous for their mottos, Night Stalkers don't quit, and involved in major conflicts like those in Somalia and the recent Venezuelan operation. Now, they're just now admitting that it was the Night Stalkers that did this. When I heard about this, I knew right away who did it. But at first, there was reports that were saying it was SEALs, saying it was Delta Force. I knew based on the reports that it was definitely Night Stalkers. Now, you had seen that they go by the Centaur is their logo. Let's look into that. In the occult, centaurs embody raw primal instincts, a concept explored in darker mythologies and sometimes linked to rebellion against civilization. The mix of human intellect and animalistic urges. It also has a what? Demonic association. So, now you know. For the people that don't know, I'm going to be doing a whole episode on the Night Stalkers because they're not talked about enough, and I think they should be. So, stay tuned. Well, it's no longer speculation. Now, you guys know the story I shared a couple days ago about how the
security guard from Europe said that the U.S. military used some sort of secret sonic weapon against them that made people's nose bleed and stuff like that. Well, it's no longer speculation. U.S. used a sonic weapon on Venezuelan troops, report shared by White House claims. So they're not even denying it. They're flat out admitting that they used a sonic weapon. Now, here's the thing is, if you guys have not noticed, they didn't tell you when we got Maduro, okay? They never told you it was Navy SEALs. They never said who it was, the Special Forces, Delta Force, whatever, right? There's a reason why. Black men versus Delta Force, whatever, right? There's a reason why. Because the security guard said that these troops, differently, if you look at the story, they said they came out of nowhere without like 100 men, like it was nothing, and swooped them up, took them out of there, used weapons on them that they've never seen before.
Black men, we've been sold alive by prostates. Our genes built different, man. Stronger blood flow, tougher muscles. We can bounce back from prostate problems faster than anyone. We out here struggling, running to the bathroom every hour, hurting.
Trump passed laws in Congress that allow you to move anything off in credit report. Charged off accounts 15 USC 1601. Collections 15 USC 1692C. Bankruptcies 15 USC 1681 ATB. Late payments 15 USC 1666B. Hard inquiries 18 USC. You called me out twice. Did you get what you was looking for?
Not guarantee. Fight night. I'm gonna break your will. You coming to the East Coast, homie. This shit ain't no game. No game.
Faction battle. Challenge accepted.
And red hot heat that they've been spewing all week long.
Sitting on the road, she's shaking his head. Not happy about saying this fight. You called me out twice. Did you get what you was looking for?
This ritual of the Grammys started off with a sacrifice, like usually it does with Whitney Houston in the bathtub during the Grammys, or Kobe Bryant, helicopter crash. Kathy O'Hara, she passed away January 30th, right before the full moon, 33 days before her birthday. Saw Matt Perry pass away. Last picture was of the full moon. And the energy of a full moon lasts 3 days before, during, and after the full moon. So when we saw Whitney Houston, her death coincided with the 2012 Grammys. Even though it took place a day following her death, it's still in that same energetic window. You know, all satanic and all leftists.
They're talking to me about Nikki. I gotta go. No, he's doing it right now. As he's standing by John Legend and Chrissy fucking Teigen.
If you're letting your kids watch the satanic Grammys. So he was talking probably about that's a no.
I don't think you're slated if you fully support whatever the Grammys are. I don't think it's really good fight.
So with Jay-Z on the files, because that just got released.
He's all over. Plus, like Jay-Z goes deep. Jay-Z's all over the Diddy stuff. Jay-Z has his own separate case in Texas alone. You and your wife aren't allowed to shoot unless you've got big connection.
Okay, here's the first ritual.
They're gonna shoot us or carpet us.
So
it's an airline. They'll be like, "Isn't it crazy that there was that whole thing that happened with luggage, and the night before we were just watching at the Grand?"
That's Sabrina Carpenter, but I'm also getting very heavy like World War II vibes because you see like the rivets on the side of the plane, and it's all silver. So there's sort of a nod to this World War II aesthetic.
Interesting.
I would say that it's probably the Lolita Express.
And then you've got them doing like the nurses in the background are doing a good dance.
And the moon landings this weekend, and the full moon today is at the Artemis Apollo Twin City mission. Like, I don't know who she is at all, but right when you said her name, I'm like, yep, that's Sabrina Carpenter. That's part of the program.
I was removed off of a big strike over.
He told them the Tesla dub for time travel, and then they say Donald Trump takes that same picture with him holding the dub. Has also got the papers, time travel papers. MIT, they're also all in the Epstein list right now. A bunch of time travel stuff. So.
Over the Discord party room, Waterwoman Beach also said that Sleeper Spoons and sacrifice.
This is the Looney Tunes stuff.
It's like a horror. Keeps feeling it changed throughout the ceremony. It's the full moon tonight, and I was going crazy on full moon. Y'all.
And then that's how J-Lo got her power.
Selena. And tomorrow's the 33rd day of the year, February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. The markets open.
Oh shit, what's today? I gotta go to court. What's today, the 4th? Oh, that's the 3rd. Oh, today is the 4th. I gotta go to court. Let me get my ass dressed. I'll be there at 2 o'clock. Oh!